So poultry feed grains and means what ingredients? Yeah, what feed particular feed grains are used for formulation of poultry feed. So first are energy stuff, feed stuff. That means that ingredient, that feed stuff which are rich in energy. That is maize. No. Maize is the principal source of energy in case of poultry ration. And among maize, there are two types: white maize and yellow maize. Yellow maize are mostly preferred for poultry production, because it provides yellow pigment to the body, and in case of layer in the yolk, due to the presence of keratin and xanthophyll pigment. Other ingredients are jowar, bajra, millet, just like ragi. It are also a good source of energy, but contains tannin, yani anti-nutritive factor, that is tannin. Other cereal ingredients are barley, oat. It contains very high fiber. No, it is only included in grower or breeder ration. Wheat, rice polish, that is pericarp of rice, which are rich in vitamin B complex. So the cereal grains, yani carbohydrate rich grains, which are unfit for human consumption, and agro-industrial byproducts is used for manufacturing of poultry feed, which have desired level of energy and should be cheaper in terms of cost. The damaged wheat and rice grains also used for energy feedstuff in formulating poultry ration. Molasses, and that is the byproduct of sugar industry or sugar mills, which is very rich in energy, and also it reduced because it is in the form of liquid, so it also reduces the dustiness of feed. It is included up to the level of 4 to 8%. If someone include more than 8%, then causing loose dropping in case of poultry. Second ingredient is protein feedstuff. There, the feedstuff which are the feed ingredients which are rich in protein. These are two types: vegetable source protein, vegetable source of protein, and animal source of protein. In vegetable source of protein, it includes groundnut cake, soybean meal, sunflower meal, sesame, flax, sesame meal, cottonseed cake, maize gluten meal, linseed cake or flaxseed cake, yeast. It is the byproduct of distillery or brewery industry, which is rich in vitamin B complex. Penicillium mycelium, that is the residual of antibiotic factory. These are vegetable source of protein. Generally, vegetable source of protein are deficient in lysine and methionine. Any vegetable source of protein is deficient in lysine and methionine. Second is animal source of protein, that is fish meal, and those fish which containing less than 3% salt should be used as fish meal. You see the fish meal, this is the fish meal, and it's something light color, something dark color. Meat meal, these are the this is the bone meal, blood meal, you say the blood meal, hatchery waste, feather meal or bone or feather meal. In bone and feather meal, the ratio of bone and feather should be 2.5 to 5 in ratio. Next is unconventional feedstuffs, those feedstuffs which are not traditionally used in the poultry feed, such as mango seed kernel, lucerne or bersim meal, which are very high in keratin and percent of keratin 3 to 5%. Alfalfa meal is very high in vitamin A. Why unconventional feedstuff should be used in poultry feed? Because the cost of maize, soybean meal is ever increasing due to its also demand for human population. So ever increasing price and comparison with human being for conventional feed ingredients make it imperative to search newer non-conventional feedstuff for poultry feeding. You see, mango seed kernel, alfalfa meal, that is lucerne meal or bersin meal. It's like this. Next ingredient is minerals and vitamin supplements. That is common salt, oyster shell grit, limestone, dicalcium phosphate, steam bone meal, ready to use commercial mineral mixture, that is chelated mineral mixture, which are available in the market. Too much salt result in increased water consumption and weight dropping. If there are too much salt in the poultry feed, then there should be increased consumption of water, which finally result into weight dropping and dropping with high moisture. The part of vitamin required comes from feed ingredients and vitamin mixture. 3 to 8% fat are included in poultry ration. The ratio of fat should be included in the poultry ration should be 3 to 8%. More than 8%, it is called rancidity of ration. The fat rancidity is prevented by inclusion of 0.02% antioxidant, that BHT, BHA, or ethoxyquin. These are the antioxidants which are used in the poultry ration. General principle for feed formulation. And what are the general principle for poultry feed formulation? The poultry feed must contain all essential nutrients in adequate quantity. The poultry and feed should be free from bacterial contamination. The type of ration to be prepared depending on what are the species of bird. It is for chicken, it is for layer, it is for boiler, it is for duck, it is for geese, it is for quail. Breed, what type of breed? They are egg producer, they are dual egg or meat producer, or especially meat producer. And purpose of rearing, what that is repeater system rearing, cage system rearing, or backyard rearing, or for egg rearing bird for egg production or meat production. It's a decision regarding energy and protein content in the diet based on requirement tables. And you first see the table, that what is that. Just for example, when we are formulating the ration for boiler chicken, then you see the what is their energy requirement and metabolism energy requirement, what is their food protein requirement, what you see, and accordingly ration should be formulated. Trace mineral mixture and vitamin premix added as per recommendation. What are the requirements for egg production or for meat production? Accordingly, the trace mineral mix or vitamin premix should be mixed in the ration. Common salt should be added at the rate of 0.5% of the ration. All the ingredients should be mixed thoroughly. Finished fish should not be stored for more than 1.5 months. Otherwise, there should be fungal mold infestation, a mold growth, a fungal growth, especially aflatoxin contamination. The diet should be balanced with respect of amino acid, that is cysteine and methionine or critical amino acid, along with essential amino acid. The trace mineral mixture and vitamin premix should be mixed with rice bran before final mixing. And rice bran, which is also a good source of fat and have high energy content. So trace mineral mixture and vitamin premix first mix in rice bran, then it should be mixed in whole ration. Now first you see, whatever you are feeding to the birds, what is used by the birds, what is excreted. So proportional relationship in the deposition of dietary energy ingested by a laying hen. That means 1 kg feed. 1 kg feed produces how much in energy? That is 400 kilocalorie. And among 400 kilocalorie, 800 kilocalorie excreted through feces, 300 kilocalorie from urine, 600 kilocalorie in heat increment, 1500 kilocalorie used for maintenance of the body as a maintenance ration, and 800 kilocalorie used for egg production or muscles got whatever you say, and for growth purpose. That is total 400 kilocalorie. When you talk about the digestible energy, in case of digestible energy, we only count reduce, yani seeing the loss of energy, loses in the form of excreta, that is feces. So there are 800 kilocalorie excreted through feces. So 400 minus 800, that is 200 kilocalorie, that is digestible energy. But in case of metabolizable energy, we are taking account both energy excreted from feces and urine, that is 1100, 800 plus 300, 1100 kilocalorie. So 4000 kilocalorie minus 1100 and 1100 kilocalorie, that is 2900 kilocalorie, that is metabolizable energy. And there are net energy. There are net energy. In case of net energy, we taking all the account of energy used and excreted in feces, urine, and used for heat increment, and losing from the body through the digestive process. That is 11 or 6, 1700 kilocalorie. You see 400 kilocalorie minus 1700 kilocalorie, that is 2300 kilocalorie, that is the net energy. So when we feed 1 kg feed to the layer, they got only what 2900 kilocalorie metabolic energy. Because in case of pig, you are using digestible energy. In case of poultry, you are using as a energy unit metabolizable energy. In case of dairy animals, we are using net energy. So among from 400 they got only 2900 kilocalorie for maintenance and production. Production may be in the term of meat production, maybe in term of egg production. The relative amount of both metabolizable and net energy will vary with the composition of feedstuff in the diet. And it depends on the digestibility. If the digestibility of feed is more, then there is less energy excreted in urine and feces, and in terms of heat, net energy in heat increment. The precise distribution of dietary energy depends on what we have to see the distribution of dietary energy. It depends on what species of birds, what type of birds, and a layer species means chicken, quail, fish and turkey. Genetic makeup of birds are what is the genetic makeup of birds that is used for egg production, meat production, dual type, for fighting purpose, game purpose. Environmental condition, that is high temperature, low temperature, and age of poultry birds. And they are younger age, growing stage, or in laying stage, they are in the finisher stage in case of boiler. It is factors affecting feed intake. How much feed is voluntary intake or eat by the birds? It depends on energy level in ration. If energy level is very high, then feed intake should be low. If energy level is low, then feed intake should be higher due to the demand of body. Okay. Environmental temperature, it should be 16 to 24 degrees centigrade, in the range that is the comfortable zone for the poultry bird. If temperature is high, then feed intake should be low. If temperature is low, then feed intake should be high to maintain their body temperature. Other factors are health of the birds. Birds are healthy or disease condition or genetic makeup of birds. Form of feed are in which form? In mass form, pelleted form, crumble form, or grain form. Nutritive balance of that are well balanced or unbalanced. Stress, what type of stress are bird, body size, heavy body weight, medium body weight, low body weight, a rate of growth at reproduction. But there should, if birds have high growth rate or high egg production, then they should compensate this performance by feeding more feed. Then routine requirement for different class of poultry. Yani here we are just giving crude protein percent, metabolized energy kilocalorie per kg feed, calcium percent, and phosphorus in percent. First to discuss the for layer. At the layer chicks, crude protein should be 22%, metabolized energy should be 2700 kilocalorie per kg, calcium 1%, phosphorus 0.5%. For grower, 16% crude protein, 2600 kilocalorie metabolized energy, 1% calcium, and 0.5% phosphorus. And always there is a ratio of generally 2 to 1. Calcium to phosphorus is 2:1. For layer birds, the crude protein 18%, metabolized energy 2700 kilocalorie per kg, calcium content should be 2.75% and phosphorus 0.5%. Because in case of layer during the egg production, they require more quantity of calcium for cell formation in the egg. So they require higher ratio of calcium phosphorus. That is why there is very high ratio. Approximately 2 to 4 times more requirement of calcium during the egg laying period. For the in case of boiler, should the boiler starter ration 22% CP, 2900 kilocalorie metabolized energy, 1% calcium, and 0.5% phosphorus. In case of boiler finisher, 19% crude protein, 300 kilocalorie metabolized energy, 1% calcium, and 0.5% phosphorus. These are the nutritive requirement for different. सुनाई दे रहा है जी?
Yes, sir.
Now ideal rations for poultry. The major ingredients are yellow maize, rice polish, lucerne meal, groundnut cake, fish meal, limestone, bone meal, common salt. You see the layer for layer starter. This is for grower ration, this is for layer, this is boiler starter, this is boiler finisher ration. Calorie protein ratio, you see the what is the ratio of calorie protein and energy protein ratio? These are the energy protein ratio. You see the energy protein ratio, it is very high during laying period in comparison to starting period. Again, in case of boiler, finisher ration contain more energy and calorie protein ratio than a starter ration. Anti-nutritive factor in the feed stuff and their effect on the poultry performance. Yes, some feed stuff have anti-nutritive factor which has very adverse effect on the performance of poultry. Just like sorghum has anti-nutritional factor, that is tannin, it inhibits the growth. Castor seed cake, ricin, it is purgative in nature. Cotton seed cake, the anti-nutritive factor gossypol, it resulted into olive color and greenish colored egg yolk. Yolk should be not yellow color or white color, it should be greenish color, olive green. Groundnut cake, aflatoxin, that is aflatoxicosis. Linseed cake, it contains prussic acid, which is toxic factor. Soybean cake, it has soy, it inhibits the action of trypsin in the digestive tract. Okay, rest we should discuss in the next class.
Okay, sir.